Here is what absolutely doesn't work. But people do it all the time. Let me explain. Let's say you're here, let's call it point A, and you want to get yourself over here to point B. You're here, probably broke, not very famous, not very confident when it comes to speaking in English or any other areas of life. And they tell you, well, that's what they try to sell you. They promise that as soon as you get to point B, you're going to become wealthy, free, independent, confident, worthy of your potential, worthy as a person, and you're going to miraculously speak fantastic English. But they tell you that between point A and point B, there is something very important, which is you have to buy a course, you have to buy a marathon, you have to buy this product that will get you from A to B. And this absolutely does not work. You cannot buy your way from A to B, which is what people are trying to convince you of. They're trying to sell you this idea that you can actually pay some money to buy a bridge from A to B. After you have bought this solution that promises to take you to a very new level in life, you might feel better, a lot more confident. Now I have certainty, and certainty is a very basic human need. And I feel upset, I feel sorry every time when I see that it's being manipulated this way. Certainty is something that so many people seek. It's a very basic human need, and people buy this product because they need certainty. Now I know what to do. I'm going to do all the lessons from the course so that I can get myself over there. And this so that mentality is what is so detrimental. I'm going to suffer so that I can become rich and famous. I'm going to spend a lot of money and maybe take a bank loan to buy this amazing product so that I can achieve what I think I'm worthy of, so that I can buy an expensive car, so that I can become a confident person, so that I can find the best romantic partner for myself, so that I can finally become fluent, absolutely fluent in English. And people are ready to do a lot for that. I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna take my practice seriously. I'm gonna work with a private teacher every day of the week for the next 3 months, so that in 3 months' time, I never look at grammar books, I say goodbye to my teacher, and I never ever have to do anything again. And this so that mentality is very common, and this is what people buy. And this never works. You have to understand that between point A, where you are right now, and it's not bad, it's where you are, it's your reality, and point B, where you actually want to be, there are no products in between that you can buy. In between is your life. And you have to choose how you want to live every day of your life so that every day you can get yourself closer to that goal. And every day it's going to get a little bit better, a little bit better, and a little bit better. And the better it gets, the better it can get. In between point A and point B is your life. You have to take your power back. The power is yours. You should not let other people make decisions about how you are supposed to live every day of your life. So to get from point A to point B, you need to organize your life, which is your everyday. You need to organize your day in such a way that there is room for deliberate, conscious practice. What is it that you need to practice to get to point B, where you do not stop either? Do you understand what I mean? Once you get to point B, let's say you want to become more confident relative to speaking English. Let's talk about something I'm competent at. Let's say you want to get to the point where you have better fluency and more confidence in your ability to be fluent. What should you be doing every day of your life to get to that confidence? What is it? What would you do? What I choose for myself is I organize a deliberate practice routine. For example, first I deconstruct it for myself. What is confidence? Every time I make videos, I pay attention to how quickly words come to me. And let's say if I'm in the process of making a video and I get stuck, meaning I run out of words, I don't know how to express my ideas, that is a signal for me that, oh, I need to work on my vocabulary. If the issue is vocabulary, if this is as simple as this, it's easy. If I don't have enough vocabulary, it's easy to fix. But if the issue is more complex, let's say I'm camera shy, or I'm worried about what people are going to say after they watch the video, or I don't like the way I look when I see myself on camera, or other more complex issues, then the recipe for success is going to be different. But first I want to understand, what is it that prevents me from expressing my ideas with ease and clarity? And if I understand that my problem, let's say, is vocabulary, I don't have enough words to express myself clearly, or let's say I find myself using complex, sophisticated constructs that will not help people understand me, then I should focus on brevity and clarity for the next 2 weeks at least. So I'll create exercises for myself, or I will go to the community of practice and choose the exercises that focus on brevity and clarity. And I will probably do the same exercise every day for the next 2 weeks to see if it's helping, to see if it's working. And if I see some intermediate progress, I will correct the course and I will decide how I'm going to plan my practice routine in the 3rd week, in the 4th week, in the 5th week. But I have done it so many times, trust me. And every time I saw an immediate improvement. When I say an immediate improvement, I mean I always saw an improvement after 2 weeks of practice. But deliberate practice. It means I choose one exercise and I stick to it until I can see the results. And if I don't see the results in 2 weeks, the results that I want to do, it means I'm doing something wrong, I'm missing something. I'm doing too much, I'm doing too little, I lack variety, I'm working with the wrong content. There is something, and I must understand what this something is so that I can correct the course. But I've been here so many times, a million of times, when I'm camera ready, I'm in front of the camera, and I get stuck. I don't know why I get stuck, but it's already happening. So my job is to understand why this is happening and what I can do to help myself. From point A, where you have little confidence or no confidence, to point B, where you have a lot of confidence and you can speak in front of camera, no problem, is your life. Not a product, not a course, not a coaching call, but your life. And you need to decide what you want to do with this.